The man smiles politely and asks the driver to step out of the car. Seeing how courteous he is, the driver gets out without hesitation.
Will you hold still, please?
But just a few minutes earlier, this same man was handcuffed by a cop. The moment the officer let his guard down, he slipped the cuffs to the front, wrapped them around the cop's neck, and yanked him backward. No matter how hard the officer struggled, the man just clenched his jaw, his face twisted with effort, completely devoid of any human emotion. With one final twist, the cop stopped breathing. The man calmly washes his hands as scratch marks cover the floor. That night, two hitmen hired by the same employer track Anton down. They take him to the hunter's truck, tell him the target is Moss, and hand him a tracker. Seconds later, Anton kills them both without hesitation. Since if the employer hired him, he doesn't need anyone else involved. Meanwhile, Moss finally realizes the only reason the killer keeps finding him must be the tracker. He opens the case, and sure enough, it's hidden inside a stack of hollowed-out bills. Right then, the killer arrives outside his room. Moss grabs his gun, sits by the bed, and turns off the light. A pair of feet appear under the door, but he doesn't move. Before he can decide what to do next, someone switches off the hallway light too. That's when Moss knows he's up against a real monster. He tosses the money out the window and jumps right after it. Back at the hotel front desk, the clerk is nowhere to be seen. Moss escapes through the back door, but still takes a hit. He manages to flag down a car and tries to get away. Hiding behind the vehicle, Moss spots Anton through the side mirror. He jumps up and fires. Anton dives aside, and Moss charges after. The killer is nowhere in sight, but clearly, he's wounded badly. Anton treats his own injury. He blows up a car outside a pharmacy using rags and alcohol. Steals supplies in the chaos, then returns to the motel to calmly dig the bullet out of his leg, determined to finish Moss as soon as possible. By then, Moss reaches the border with the money case. He's badly hurt, and the case is slowing him down, so he walks out onto an empty bridge and throws it over the side. He buys a jacket from a group of kids to hide the bloodstains, grabs a beer, and pretends to be a drunk to slip past the checkpoint. Then, he collapses into unconsciousness. When he wakes up again, a man is sitting right beside him, someone who knows everything about him, even where his wife is hiding. Moss has no choice but to reveal where he dumped the money. The man finds the case under the bridge, but he doesn't realize Anton has already tracked him down. He tries to buy Anton off with a cut of the cash, but Anton isn't interested, since why take a portion when killing him gives him everything. The man sits across from him, scared out of his mind. He knows Anton didn't say all that for conversation. He said it because he never intended to let him live. Then the phone rings. Anton just stares at him in silence. He answers it's Moss calling.
You bring me the money and I'll let her go. Otherwise, she's accountable the same as you.